Hello guys, welcome to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. And we are here to continue the investigation of Sayaka Manzono. Because the last episode we started an investigation around figure things. And Kyoko was trying to tell us that the doorknob is now broken. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you see what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, obviously something intentional. What kind of intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and end up breaking the whole thing. Now the bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She said that for a while after that. Then Kyle suffered from realization. She stopped questioning.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door will get stopped, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka know about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Didn't that clear that up? Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
We'll see you later. As if forgetting was even there, she still turned off the room. Bathroom doorknob! I still don't really understand any of this, but already got in my room. Then I should look somewhere else. I should start looking somewhere. The murder room. And also let's look at the DVD. Looks like I got a notice for myself while watching that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should check whatever I'm thinking, if they're already talking about that is. Alright, Mondo and Sakura are good. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So, in this way. Aha, there's important rooms. Okay. So, the plan is, this area, I'll talk to the boys, then head to Sayaka's room, and I will head to the dining hall. Sounds like a plan. 3 boys. Let's talk to Zugami.
Very strange.
So why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. You didn't even try to have suspicion on the case. You did what you think is absolute truth. You're still responsible for her death. And you say, huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's really true, then I... Oh, Tugami. Closer one is Leon. Hello.
Seems like...
You're right. The monochrome sound Sayaka was put in her room. Just can't stop with it. Could it be the nameplate? Very strange. Mr. Naegi, always miss my Zono doing your ring. Let me just see this.
Most
I absolutely would not lie to
suspicious.
dispose of any evidence in the trash room. You really think I'm guilty? Wait, this is strange. This is my room and you're Sayaka's. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Sayaka. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates of my room and Sayaka's room were switched, so all that effort I couldn't just switch rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Alright, and then I said we would check where Hina is. Hina's in here. Okay, Hina, let's do this. Hina! Come on, Hina. I need to solve this case. Oh, hi, Hina! Hi, Hina. Are you investigating diving home? Oh, no. I'm just taking a break. Actually, I didn't take a break just so started. This is a whole first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being diving home will keep me calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kind of hanging around here. To the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. Ah, interesting. The kitchen, yeah. Marble beef, salted meat. No, that's not being good. I got coins. Okay. This is one of the monitors when I come out here on. They even put them in the kitchen. And possible cooking meals wrapping the house in in a second. Nope. Haha, wait. If I go all the way this way, I can test the food real quick. There's a bunch of vegetables pile up. I don't see anything to worry about anymore. Coins! Alright, and then this camera. There's this banana camera in the kitchen too. No amount of coma could watch me. There's no way I can concentrate. I'll be back. There's no way I can concentrate on what's cooking in. Sir, I'm back though. There's these knives. Huh. There are all kind of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Alright. Let's ask Hina if she knows anything about the knife. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that? Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. I can remember they all end up in knives in your mouth. So when did you know one of them disappeared?
Well,
I wanted to get some tea from the kitchen last night and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, and the knives were gone. So you were saying the knife is still while you were drinking the tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should have been able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Oh, hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Oh, of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Well,
she was killed in your room, right? I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends found linked to the other causes drama set. But when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Hina. Next, we'll check the other room. Yeah, that one worked. Okay. Top. here and here. Oh. Trash room. Okay. Hey Hina. Hi Hina. The trash room. That's the laundry room. That's the bathroom. That's the bathroom. Trash room. There's a hatch on the floor. There's our own button hopefully locked. Alright. No. No, that's the door that makes it leave. Whoever's behind this must be using cameras to do our investigation. Forcing us into a situation like this? What the hell do they want? Okay, Makoto. Wait, over here. There's a third gate here, don't worry.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! Trash room, this is where all the trash in the school history winds up! How did it get the scale?
No, you can't go any further!
No interview on this point, only the person on cleaning duty is allowed.
No, you can't go any further!
No interview on this point, only the person is allowed in.
No, you can't go any further!
Why are you repeating yourself? No interview on this point, only the person cleaning is allowed in.
No, you can't go any further!
No, Monokuma, shut up. Nice! Cleaning duty has been added. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Even has the same on it. What is it? Alright, we're gonna check. Alright, we're gonna check. We empty these rooms. Alright, now, okay. First floor. Okay, we can talk to... Oh yeah, let me go to the AV room and check outside cause DVD. I feel like something's in Geiger's room. Okay, wait, is the room... Okay, if you would let me... Okay. No, it's just there. No, I'm just gonna check again. Go outside the room. Okay, I can enter. Sorry, God. No, I can't let myself. I need this food. Okay, I get it. So there's no food in here. Alright. Okay, let me check my map again. Okay, let's check my map again. So I'm here. So Telco's in class 1B. So class 1B. Okay, so Telco's here. Telco power's in there. Alright, Telco, I need questions. Telco, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? Cleaning duty?
What's your
I
problem?
don't know anything about that. Talka's someone who cares about serving organizational that. Okay, so Toko doesn't know anything about cleaning duty. So, oops. Alright. Okay, so I go into the main hall. I go into the main hall to ask left. So the main hall. The AV room. nothing inside. It's a DVD player. Where's Sayaka? I can't wait till we can work. Look at it, I need to erase them from my memory. Are you serious? There's nothing in the box? There's nothing inside. There's nothing. Oh, there's tacos! This must be the main hall. Sakura. Cleaning duty, huh? As a matter of fact, Monaco came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
Paul realized on space slave in church, so he decided to talk to me directly. Topic of conversation was signing cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Okay, then who was it? Cleaning was also there when he had it. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll stop on a weekly basis. I'm sure it'll be up for
Got it!
But not time to I'll be counting on you. Okay, so he told me, so I have to go to Blue Blooming. Wait, this is not the main hall, this is a store. I'm not here for a store. The main hall, there we go. The rest must be in here. Celeste! Hey Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty?
Huh?
Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe we should ask Messiah, anyone but me, legally. Alright. So she doesn't have anything. So only Taka. Alright, so I need to go to the gym. Check. I need to ask your hero and Yasuhiro stuff. Then ask Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro, I was hoping I can ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 110 through 7. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like could be a code or something? No. Cheryl shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thank anyone for trying, even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? That couldn't be. Yasuhiro, I need help. No way, seriously, don't want to die here.
Help me!
God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Doctor, help. I don't care what it's got me out of here. An investigation right now. Alright. So I have to talk to Hufumi. Well, we have to go to Hufumi. It's someone who knows all this stuff. So Hufumi knows more. So Hufumi knows what's going on. So I have to go. So, okay. I think I can move this away. Yeah, that's laundry. Wait, did anyone go into the laundry room? No one's here. Okay. So we have to ask Hufumi. Hufumi can help. Hufumi! I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? Oh, the man you're paying, that's me, yes. It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday. I did wrong, but it happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. I was on cleaning duty, the school will be flooded with trash in no time. My friendly plan for position. I was going to start this morning, but after what happened, just get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the game from the trash.
Here we go!
It's like good to cut up from the carpet and top of the trash room. And to do that, they give me the keys for the trash room game. And you're supposed to rotate once a week to eventually go to the trash.
Very strange.
Okay, hold on. Do you need keys to enter the trash room? Only the person on cleaning duty has access to the keys. What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave trash room open all the time? So you can all throw things out whenever we want. That's more and more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes black will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
If anyone can get in and out of trash room whenever they want it, then throw everything for the so will just make things become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen!
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard!
Fatty, why do you want to clean this lady game anyway?
Oh,
I just want to go here for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
I know why you did it.
Is it,
You wanted
like...
to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common...
You know what I mean.
But there's all kind of trash pickers like that. Maybe you could talk to them and do it. Now, never get tired of cheating. After spending a significant amount of time comparing to the ingredient, I voluntarily chose to eat. The only thing ingredient is good for is to shower love and affection onto you. Oh, I'm PC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you totally not embarrassed to stuff like that? You're worried about who's special morality? This is a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has clean duty, stop acting totally known for picking up trash disposing of it. Wait!
What?
If you're innocent as you claim where's the harm in it? They say we're supposed to, anyway, another topic. Completely, since you won't clean duty, you haven't saved the house too. Last week, so you went through my party, but you haven't heard about it yet. I mean, you have already recovered from past trauma or some bills with these box, but not really that. I was just hoping to get into trash rooms around.
You!
Okay. Doing it into the trash room. Ugh. You like the other game, but yeah, you know when I look at it, makes me think because you always have to learn how to get by on the inside and you never stop dreaming. Get busy life or get busy dying stuff, so give me Rita, the sunset's way up. Whatever, please just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Okay, leave it to me. I'm going to put the key out of his pocket and use it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
Whoever, Mr. Minai.
Without a doubt!
Surely you weren't planning to use trash rooms for evidence, are you? Fiend, you plan to go on. No. I just want to see if Asma Killer tried to start any evidence. And yes, you let you wait. Wait, maybe a pair of girls? However, just hurry up and keep looking. Alright. That's my trash. If that's where it's supposed to put trash when we can't burn, well, whatever it's worth, it's more tiny and food. Alright, we can't have to do anything, so that means we have to leave. Huh. This is an incinerator with it's a temporary food. And it's on right now? Do you see the green and yellow button next to the button incinerator?
Yes, indeed!
Set up. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Some or later you'll be changed to do so make sure you leave this. Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Right straight. I'm quite sure it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Hopefully you realize what you just said.
Huh?
The fairy? No, you said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Yes, there could be no mistake. In fact, I want things wrong with my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was disappointed and it came down the chicken thing out, that's what was all then. I haven't been exact time since then, and since I'm the only one who has to keep moving the gate.
Most
So the impossible
suspicious.
incinerator on. Because that means someone's able to put on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible? Alright, ooh, there's a shirt! There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece like a hunk of burning love? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of glass in the shape. It's part of a sleeve from a buttoned-up shirt, and now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on top of the sleeve. This is all that's left of solid evidence to kill the strike. But there's lots of people who have blood on the shirt. This isn't enough, but it's helped figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around the front of the incinerator. Looks like this is some kind of glass ball just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this...
Do you know what this is? They say Blink 07 or Dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. I'm kidding, inside it's the kind of thing that might be on one page to the street corner. Gates will show a glimpse of the future, just like that, but me and Kirk was on my quest to find that one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's one person could be. They should all still be in the gym, but it's not for sure. This all things be strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator's off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
completely unforgivable!
Fasting soon? What I need.
That's it! I'm sure of it!
All the mysteries of yourself one by one. Looks like living on one of these comic book fantasies. The rainbow turns it on, the elephant turns it off. We're so pleased anyway. We need to put it off the hero now. That's the hero. We have to get to the gym because Yasu's hero is there. And Yasu's hero, no, never Yasu's hero. We have to go because he's the ultimate clairvoyant. Alright, we need to enter here. Hey hero, can I ask you something? No, get out of here. Gotta get out now. I gotta know. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. How the totally do what? The crystal's familiar. That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only told it to the guy who said it was flex. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
He says we're glass in that crystal? Did that guy totally boot me? It belongs to the pillars of history. Denise, Tom, George Washington? Napoleon? He said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was that total? Seriously, all BS? Let's put that aside for now. We say without a doubt that this belongs to you. Now that's not for sure. I probably put it in the laundry room last night. Someone left it down by and pushed it. If you left it in the laundry room, that means anyone can find it. Thanks, hero. That's all I want to know. Sure. By the way, I'm also afraid to ask. How much did you pay for that thing? Everything stayed up for fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. A million? Friendship actually means staring and get you try to control the world. This is too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. I'm gonna search for clues in the laundry. Wait. In Sayaka's room, there might an actual Sayaka's room. She might have this, thing which might help us. Why not? Because we need to find out her motive. I'm also gonna check the laundry room because the Kira left the stuff in it. There's so many of these things. There's some magazines that no one has better wrong with what they are, but come on. You need to go into Sayaka's room. That's my room, but Sayaka's right here. When I enter here to look for something, because we know something's in here. Sayaka hid it. Is it in the trash can? There can only be one thing trash can. The DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka wrote it up also in one of those in the studio. What did she say? It might not be directly related to this, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka, but I need to borrow this DVD. Alright, now we can just go to the room and check. Now we can just check. Just gotta put the DVD in and watch it. Go, hurry. I should be able to see this through on DVD. The DVD is Sayaka through in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in player. I pushed play and the screen will start for a few seconds, but then much to believe here. It looked like some kind of concert. Standing straight front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there along with her friend she said had been so important to her. She was probably glad to have found the stage full of so-called life. Saying that had been even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, then the voice I come to despise so much began to float out of the speaker.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? I got this group consists of sound ruins, but what I noticed is one that the figures of the other had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
The voice turns off. Oops. Well, we're this is real, right? They're all super famous doctors. Everyone knows who they are. If Tracy was even able to get to them, that really did happen. Everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Oh, no.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Right here. You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you. You're afraid. Yeah, I bet you were afraid we discovered I see the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Not on the collusion ticket. Save that for the class trial. There we can also reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Well then.
Yes, indeed. Hey,
No, here isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is, but there is no risk to give myself courage. I turn trouble with anticipation to the elevator. With each step forward, I can feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else is already in the elevator when I finally stepped out. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. The seal ascended with huge clumps of sounds from the school's basement. I wonder if this is how death row inmate feels when this time finally
Oh.
comes. Rather than that, it is not more like a dependent waiting to his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further to the bounds of the school. You finally arrived! What do you think? This feels just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your sign so you can sit down.
Yahoo!
Hurry up now, hurry up! You did what he said, son. The scene where I'm in the night service set up so that everyone can see everyone else. Just walking out the easy train with their attention on people and what else. The air seems to go happy with that better. So the girl on her first case only a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly flash plot. So we have 18 pieces of evidence to use. We don't have any. We only have like what? We may have the one present. I want to find it. Report data. Everyone. Regulation system. Other skills. We don't have Ellie's and Nellie's voice. Alright, let's start this game.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
No!
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Exactly, Mondo.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Because this is my first time playing this game. As things progress through each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these sessions, characters will speak one after another without pause. Up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your true bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant true bullets you found during our investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statement to use your true bullets to watch the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail. Please be careful. If you press any escape keys during these arguments, we will view the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. What do we have here? I think it's
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
It's obvious.
Yeah, we know that part already. And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
No.
in the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong!
I'm sorry, but that is absolutely wrong.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked. With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom? She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Because we're in a real trial, Hifumi, we need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. Alright, what am I going this time?
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No, that's wrong! No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Stop it, Leon. We don't know that yet.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thank you, Sayaka.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
You can concentrate by holding down the space key. While your concentrating time will slow down so you can pay close attention to what everyone's saying. Tap down, study your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentration like this consumes the focus gauge, but if this gauge updates, you can't concentrate, but the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No, it's look at this. Is it more bullets or just the one? Oh, Ali's Hina's account.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yep.
But where does that get us?
Come on here, Liam.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall. And then he went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Yes, and it's been decided. We've reached the end.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
I don't know. Wait, is there a way to fast forward? Okay, control.
He did it in secret when nobody was in.
No, that's wrong!
Ready to do anything.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to the kitchen last night. All the knives are still there. So I really quick thing, that was the tip you pushed my glass. One of the knives were gone. So are you saying that disappear while you were dangerous in the dining hall. Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl?
Hey, don't be rude to Hina.
Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rules?
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Wow, Matsuma.
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife, so I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife? Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I'm sorry, Sakura, protect your girlfriend.
I can.
Yes! Thank you, Sakura.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Leon, don't you start anything, okay, Leon? Don't say anything.
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Woo!
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over. Which means, we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, the regulation where you have to be in a dorm room, it doesn't particularly say you have to be in your dorm room.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room. So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Sakura is a girl!
But I'm a girl.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first...
Well, because... they're not here anymore.
Someone's here, are you talking about?
Sayaka. She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Well, Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was Sayaka.
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Stop it, Tugami!
What?
See? He did do it after all!
No, you're wrong!
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
You didn't do something to murder.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
Oh, thank you, Kyoko.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Your first hanging at Man's Gambit's but the Lord Camera? Yes. As things advance further in class of trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this game is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. Okay, so what we'll do is this mini game. We'll do this little mini game, if that is correct. We'll do a mini game with this, and then we'll stop it right there. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around. The letters I already know. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and press left button to shoot those other letters. If you shoot down the wrong letter, you will have down to your inference gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you're out of time, you fail. Well, then what can happen? Something should have been on the table. This must be the control point. If we can just figure out that something is. Wait, I'll count this game as our Hangman's Gambit. Okay. What's the word? Oh my gosh, what's the word? Oh, it's not. Is it me? Hair! It's hair!
Now I understand!
We were missing hair the whole time!
That's right! There wasn't a single hair on the floor!
Alright, thank you, Nicole. So now in the end of the episode, we have finished the investigation, and we started the top track. And what we learned from the top track is that Sayaka took no doubt. Hina and Sakura have alibis. I declare okay, Hina and Sakura. No one can doubt that, okay? Let me get my shirt. And let's see, what else did we learn? We learned that there's no hair on the floor. We have also learned in this case there were no accomplices. And then everyone's doubting the motive. So that's what we learned today. They're all in the episode. See you all guys later. Bye.